Well, lads, it was a good end to the year, wasn't it? 4 points from those two games. It was a good return.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was a tougher game than what it might have seemed on paper. The Wimbledon game, obviously everyone expects they go down to 10 men and it's a formality, but as in football, people should know that it's not always the case.
What is it about playing against 10 men or with 10 men? It's people find 10 men difficult to break down, or if they have 10 men, they seem to make light of it.
Yeah, of course. I think we were evidence of that earlier in the season when we went down to 10 at Oxford. Ollie got sent off for something he should never have, and it seems to put a little bit of fire in the 10 that are left on the field, and you seem to get a little extra percent and draw strength from somewhere that you didn't have at the start of the game.
Tell me about your experience with Wimbledon. You came on at half time, and I asked you said something to you after the game, and you said I was rubbish.
Yeah, I said something a little bit worse than that, but I can't repeat. It was a tough game to come into. It was so fast paced, and we were going for the win, and the pitch didn't make it easy for me to play my normal game. I was a little bit frustrated with myself, but it's not about me, it's about the team, and we come away with a point, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, point and a clean sheet, and good to take into Monday's game against Lake Norient.
Of course.
Who were one of the fastest sides at the start of the season.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I spoke to a few of the lads earlier in the week, and they said how organised and well drilled and how good of a team they were the first time we played them. So we expected a tough test, and this was my first time seeing them. So I think we were prepared right and executed the plan.
It must have been devastating, well not devastating, but really disappointing to concede that goal on the stroke of half time after you played so well in the first time.
Yeah, but for the first 44 minutes, I mean, I felt we were much the better team. The feeling on the pitch generally was that we can beat these, and that didn't change coming out for the second half. The main thing was that we started off the second half right and didn't have that sort of in our heads. We said everything we had to say at half time, and clean slate at second half, and let's go out and beat them.
Well, you got that second goal soon after the restart. Let's talk about Rory Gaffney, because his 2 strikes were amazing.
Yeah, unbelievable goals. I mean, the first one is unbelievable. It felt like it was going on forever. I just thought, just hit it. But he obviously knew what he was doing, and he must be full of confidence to hit that second one as early as he did.
And then you looked fairly comfortable after that. 2-1 is a tricky scoreline, isn't it? When you watch him from the stand, you think, well, Rory going to break and get another one, or whatever. But you seem to contain them quite well.
Yeah, I think it's quite demoralising when you do equalise just before half time, and then you come out and the other team isn't deflated, and then they go another goal down, and you got to come back again, and it's away from home in front of the men, and I think it was a bit demoralising for him. I think that second one just completely knocked the wind out of him.
You seem to enjoy that when you were able to get forward a fair bit, weren't you, on Monday?
Yeah, of course. I always look at my left winger, Joby McAnuff, who's a really good player, played at a high level and everything, but whoever I'm playing against, I just look for see if they're going to switch off, and as soon as they do, then I'm gone.
Just tell me what it was like out there with such a big crowd, 9,800, quite a really good crowd and a great atmosphere.
Yeah, I think we expected it. Festive period, people want to watch football, it's tradition, and I expect much the same on Saturday. But it was great. I mean, the noise levels and people got right into it, and that's the least we expect.
Do you actually notice it? Some players said they were able to block it out, but there was such a crescendo noise, if you like, inside there.
Yeah, at certain moments you do recognise it. I mean, it's never a big thing for me. It's not what I look for. It's not what bothers me. It could be 30,000 out there, and it doesn't affect my game personally. But there are certain moments in the game when you look around and you think, wow, yeah.
Right, so 2015's over. When you look back, do you think it was a really good year as far as you're concerned, as far as the club was concerned?
Yeah, well, 100%. I don't think anyone disagree. How many strides forward they made as a club in the last year or so, and I think we've given enough evidence in the last 6 months in League Two that there's no reason why that can't continue in 2016.
And on a personal level?
Oh yeah, massively. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, not that I didn't last year, but I'm
maybe
really
you're fitter on you.
Fitter,
said
stronger. I feel great. So I mean, I just want to take any good form that I had in 2015 in the next year.
So we start the new year with a home game against Luton. Probably a tough proposition given their managerial situation.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it was a tough game last time. It took us to the 93rd or 94th minute to break them down eventually. But we were in front of their hostile crowd, and we're going to have to see how they deal with it in front of us.
Yeah, another side who were fancied before the season started, given the budget they have, the players they signed.
Yeah, and I think that goes to show that it's not about what you pay players; it's who you're paying. I think it's all about the squad and the group of players you've got together. Not that automatically we pay him more, so he's going to be better than some such and such. And we put that to bed on Saturday.
So 2016, something to look forward to. Then you think? I know you don't. I know you only take one game at a time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we put ourselves in the position where it's going to be exciting. No matter what happens, we give ourselves a chance, and that was the aim at the start of the season. So get into the new year in the mix, and that's what we've done.